Hello, viewers. Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. Yes, I am reading downstairs today in a different room. I'm pretty much alone here in the house, and I've just taken the opportunity to just do what I feel like when I feel like, and that, of course, is making use of this beautiful room down here. So, I wanted to tune in to Kavanaugh, Justice Kavanaugh. The reason that I want to read on him today is because if you look back on my readings, I kind of died on the hill of Kavanaugh back when he was being confirmed. I predicted at that time, I felt that he would stand down, and if it wasn't, or he wouldn't be confirmed, one of the two, I felt that there was something that would go wrong with his confirmation, and I always saw him descending the stairs in his cloak, and I couldn't figure out why I kept getting that image clairvoyantly. As you will now have heard, Senator Whitehouse has launched an investigation, or is wanting the FBI to investigate the FBI. As you remember, when the allegations came forward of sexual assault, the FBI did a 48 hours, something like that, investigation, and came up with no real criminal kind of aspects. And of course, his confirmation was pushed through. Now, Senator Whitehouse is saying that FBI investigation was a sham, and he wants them to investigate how Justice Kavanaugh's debts suddenly disappeared. So, is this the image that I got way back then coming to pass? Or is this something else? Is this going to go nowhere? I think it would be a huge thing to remove a sitting justice, and expose, if indeed that's the case, all this nefarious history. So let's have a look. Of course, it was history we light workers were reading on at the time. So let's tune in and ask a couple of questions and see what answers we get. I'm using my Radiant Wise tarot at the moment. So we've got the Strength card coming out. Wow, okay. Let's see where this is going to take us. So was the FBI investigation into Justice Kavanaugh's allegations of sexual assault, was this FBI investigation a sham? Was the investigation... So he's saying it was a fake investigation. It was never really, no serious investigation was undertaken. Let's see. Was this investigation into Justice Kavanaugh a sham? Alrighty, so we have the victory card, and at the time, victory was what the former ex-president and his Republican colleagues wanted. They wanted victory at all cost. Let's have a look what these signifier cards are going to tell us. So we've got the victory card, the Six of Wands. Challenging that is the Queen of Pentacles. Is that Dr. Blasey Ford? Is that the allegation? So women challenged the victory. Possibly. Let's see what else is there. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, Senator Whitehouse is inferring there is dark money involved. And this is my card for the ex-president and his moneyed interests. So that is at the foundation of the reading. Money, big money here. So in the past we have the Tower card. So at the time it was that this woman dared to come forward. the Republicans, how dare she come forward? This is a Democratic stitch-up. No, it wasn't. It was indeed a valid allegation. Dr. Blasey Ford was an incredibly credible witness, and others backed her up. And of course, we had this kind of tower moment at that time. Let's see what's in the sky. We've got the Six of Swords, moving on out of troubled waters, movement, relocation. Let's see what that ultimately might mean for this. Was the FBI a sham investigation into Justice Kavanaugh? Now, what I see here is that there was evidence that was withheld, and that will come forward as a result of Senator Whitehouse's agitation. It will be shown that they held back evidence. Okay. We have this Three of Pentacles, 3 people, 3 organisations, 3 entities involved. This is very much dark money behind things. It's interesting I'm getting all of these pentacles here. So the 3, the White House, the Republicans, perhaps the FBI, I don't know. Let's have a look. That's in the here and now. And we've got strength coming forward, which dropped out when we were shuffling. So there is strength being brought to bear to find out exactly what went on. Exactly what went on here. It's just one of many issues, many secrets, many things that were covered up, hidden. It's one of the many things that people are trying to bring forward under the Biden administration, to take a good look at what went on in those 4 years and bring forward the truth. So the hopes and fears, we've got the Two of Wands, something which comes to fruition in time, a plan, a project, something that might come out in time. So it's not ready to come out now, but that's not saying that it won't. It seems to me somebody is hanging on tightly and not wanting to release things. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is this money loss. What I see here is that there were things around his debts that the FBI may have been aware of that they stopped. So there was information that they had. This is showing the monetary aspect, or the monetary allegations, what happened to his debts. And it looks like something was stopped here. And we've got the Hierophant card, the government, the courts. The Justice himself. So what I'm going to say at the base of the pack, of course we had the King of Pentacles, which was my card for the ex-president as a businessman. So it wasn't just the ex-president, it was these moneyed interests. Senator Whitehouse is on the money, literally on the money. And we've got this offer being presented. And of course we've got miracles, something just disappearing. So what I see here as a possibility, viewers, is that something was known, may have been known. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and may or may not. It's not based, in fact. It is a tarot card reading. But what I'm seeing here in these cards is that something may have been known about his debts. Now, what that was, I don't know. But it involved the ex-president and moneyed interests. Senator Whitehouse is correct to pursue this. He knows something, and in fact many people know something about this that they are sitting on. So what I see here is that the FBI may have had this information and stopped it from coming forward, didn't pursue it. So the next question, of course, was his debt paid off? Was the debt paid off? Was Kavanagh's debt paid off? It's interesting, isn't it, that the money would come forward and not necessarily the alleged historical sexual assault. Okay, so were his debts paid off? Were Kavanagh's debts paid off, and why were they paid off? Why? Right, so we've got the World card, something representing huge interest, ending of cycles, beginning of new. This is the end of the major arcana. It looks like, I don't know, could have been overseas money paying his debts off, and the challenge here is retreat, wounded, loss, stepping back from something. They're the signifier cards. So in the at the foundation of the reading, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is information coming forward very quickly. This is a moving story, a moving issue, a moving allegation. It's going to come out on this. In the past, we have the voter. There would have been no chance that any of this could have come out without the voter making it clear they wanted all of this. So this is just like the tip of the iceberg. Review is in the sky. What's crowning this reading is the Seven of Pentacles. Going back to the drawing board, review, perhaps the harvest not coming, again, Pentacles. Why were his debts paid off? Looks like somebody reviewed them. There was some kind of partnership, contract, relationship in place. This is women as well. So again, the tip of the iceberg here. In the here and now, we've got a rebalancing through moderation. It's this period that we're in where things are coming to light, where it is possible, because of the win in the election, to try and uncover some of what has gone on in the last 4 years through the lawmakers. Now, Whitehouse, Senator Whitehouse and others are trying to balance those scales, now bring forward moderation. And they're doing it, the King of Wands, of course, is leadership. They believe in what they are doing. Now, in the hopes and fears, we have the toxicity. Who is Kavanaugh chained to? But this is more his debts. I asked, were they paid off and why? This, of course, can be addictions. So let's just leave it at that. Okay, so yes, and this was another card that came forward in the other reading. Moving on, moving out of troubled waters, relocation, giving him some sort of chance to move away from what? From this kind of situation. So were they, yeah, were they paid off? Yes. I'm going to say yes, they were. Now we have the King of Cups present here, and we have this Biden moderating kind of influence. Now we have the Magician, manifestation, something coming to light, which has this kind of energy around it, which is a kind of a betrayal here. So I think this now has a chance, whereas before it was hidden, has a chance of being pursued. I'm going to say that the issue that the FBI came across was this debt, and it was paid off. So let's have a look where's this going? Where is this going, and will he stand down? Where is this going? And will he stand down? Will Justice Kavanaugh stand down? which would explain the clairvoyant image I got, and it's very difficult to pinpoint time, which is why when you do have a clairvoyant or a mediumship reading, some things don't occur straight away, and they occur down the track, and you go, oh, that's what that meant. Okay, so will Kavanaugh step down? Because somebody is stepping down from that Supreme Court. Somebody is either stepping down or retiring. I know that. I feel that. Okay, so Biden will get a pick within his term. Right, so will Kavanaugh step down? Will Kavanaugh step down? I'm seeing those stairs again. Loans and debts is the signifier card. Challenged by an abuse, some sort of abuse of power here. Very telling, very telling. As I said, there is something to see here. Something going back into the past. The Chariot card, now it's coming forward. It's unravelling very quickly in the sky. Okay, so he's going to try and stand his ground and hang on. It depends what comes out. So in the near future, we have the Sun card, which means something is being illuminated. It's also a very strong yes card in the immediate future. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is a movement. This is movement forward. This is quick movement forward. And we have the Ten of Cups, families, the voter. Okay, let's see what's in the hopes and fears. We've got the Three of Swords, heartbreak, loss, betrayal. Yes, the Fool card starting again. It's a very strong yes card with that Sun, clarified by the Tower. This is the card I keep getting when I ask, will Biden seat another justice? And he will through via the Tower card. And we've got our Strength card again. So three very strong cards. There is controversy surrounding two justices at the moment. Justice Kavanaugh via Senator Whitehouse calling for this inquiry, and also Thomas as well via his wife and how she may have been involved in relation to the January 6th insurrection attempt. So I'm feeling there are two positions on that Supreme Court which are going to undergo or experience that Tower moment. At the base of the pack, in relation to will he step down, the truth is coming forward. And we've got this wounded in battle and the ending of a cycle, a major arcana. So it's possible that Kavanaugh will step down as a result of what might come out surrounding who paid off his debts, because someone did. Okay, I'll leave that there. And I'll come back. There's a couple of questions viewers are looking for answers on, and I'll come back and read on those. So thank you for tuning in.